Y'all say hi to everybody online. Just say hi, real loud. There you go. There you go. It's over there. I don't have any sermonizing to do, but I did miss a week. I was out of town this Sunday, and that's always a dangerous thing, to invite a pastor to speak somewhere when he didn't get a chance to preach at his own church, because then you have to preach at his own church. But I'll try to spare you. I love action and what it stands for. I believe that action is an amalgamation of all those groups, entities, committees, coalitions, organizations that are geared toward the betterment of all society and the lifting of the lowest among us. Action has succeeded at gathering various persons from various places together and coalescing that effort into certain streams of concern and producing great results. Action came with us to Niles after a police shooting, and when others were silent, action was loud. Action is answering the call of food insecurity in our communities, evidenced by the bus outside. Action took a bus to North Carolina just to confront a slumlord who had terrorized the valley with uninhabitable housing, and they faced. Action is the epitome of what is needed today to bring about the type of change that will make a better world for all of us. Now, it's easy to be cynical. As a matter of fact, it's one of my weaknesses. Cynicism and sarcasm are not great for a minister to have, but it's one of those things I wrestle with, and all the preachers and ministers in the house can relate, because behind the smiles and the words of faith and confidence, there is often the dripping disappointment of efforts made over and over again on the personal and public level. But what I like about action is that it helps you to constantly look up and out, to be hopeful about what can be in spite of what is. And so to that end, if you don't mind, I have a scripture reading, and this one is from a little different book than the ministers would normally read from. This one comes from the book of Frederick Douglass. And his scripture reads, "Power concedes nothing without a demand. It never did, and it never will. Find out what any people will quietly submit to, and you have found the exact measure of injustice and wrong that will be imposed upon them. And these will continue until they are resisted with words or blows or both." This evening I'd like to speak to you from the theme, what it takes to transform. The theme of this 19th Action Awards banquet is Action Transforming Communities Together. It is the tagline of the organization, Action Transforming Communities Together. And it's no mistake that Elder Carter, I'm assuming, was the originator of this video theme of Back to the Future, because it feels like we've gone back from our hopeful future. The world appears to be more chaotic and confusing than ever before. Truth be told, and I am an equal opportunity offender, we cannot trust the advocacy of any political party at this juncture. It's often said